Just have tried to turn Archaeopteryx to an earthbound feathered dinosaur, but it's not. It's a bird, a perching bird. And no amount of paleo-babble is going to change that. Students believe evolution because that's what they've been taught. I think all that's been presented are lies. I think the lies ought to be taken out of the books, and then if you have evidence for your theory, show it to the kids. You tell them they're an animal, what's it do? Well, look around, okay? They act like animals. Now, teen suicide rate's gone crazy in this country. Violent crimes have gone up 1,000% since evolution became the dominant theory in the early 60s. Unmarried couples living together in adultery has increased 725%. Premarital sex has gone up in every category. Satan's a liar, folks. He wants to deceive you. And I think if somebody believes that we came from an ape-like ancestor, or even came from an amoeba up to a human, they're welcome to believe that. But that's not science. It's not common sense. And I think they need to understand that teaching is going to destroy the faith of some kids in their class, which maybe they don't understand, maybe they do understand. But Jesus said, "Whoso shall offend one of these little ones which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck and he were drowned in the depth of the sea." So before I taught evolution to anybody, I'd take a long, hard look at Jesus' warning. I mean, if you don't believe he existed, don't believe he's God, that's fine. But listen carefully to his warning. You're in serious trouble. What should we do? Well, 75% of kids from Christian homes that go to public schools reject the faith after 1 year of college. After they're subjected to a whole semester or whole year or 4 whole years of computer animations of how it might have happened, pretty soon they start to get confused and start to believe it. That's what happens to many of them. Scott wrote me a letter. He said, "Dr. Hovind, until I went to college, my faith in God was sound. But my college history class helped destroy that faith." Folks, evolution's not just in science class. It's in history, English, math, every class, okay? Scott said, "I started to doubt the Bible and God's Word, even started to doubt Jesus was truly God's Son and that he died and rose for my sins. My best friend showed me your tapes and I was in awe of what I saw. Everything I thought I knew about life was changed." Yeah, he rescued one. Charles Darwin studied to be a preacher, lost his faith. Farrell Till, former Church of Christ missionary, now the editor of an atheist magazine. I debated him, debate number 7 on the table. Michael Shermer, editor of Skeptics magazine here in California. I debated him. I don't know when that was. Claimed he was a Christian as a kid. Tom Hanks stars in movies with little or no morals, claimed he was a Christian and loved the Lord when he was 16. Gary Parker now teaches back to a creationist. Michael Ruse, the main spokesman at the Arkansas trial, was raised in a Christian home, spoke out against creation. John Templeton, who used to work with Billy Graham, accepted evolution and wrote a book, Farewell to God. Frank Zindler studied to be a Lutheran priest. He's the president of the Ohio Atheist Association. I debated him. And we're going to get Matt Rainbow off the list here by the end of the night because getting him back to be a creationist. All right. Mordecai Marx Levy, alias Karl Marx, when he was 17, wrote a paper on how much he loved the Lord. Then he went off to college, studied philosophy. First year in college, somebody destroyed his faith. Later he said, "My objective in life is to dethrone God and destroy capitalism." Karl Marx, the father of communism. Marx tried to dedicate his book to Charles Darwin. He said on the title page, "To Charles Darwin from a sincere admirer, Karl Marx." Marx knew communism wouldn't work without the evolutionary theory. See, our American system is founded on the idea that all men are created equal. They're endowed by their creator with certain rights. Communism is founded on the idea that all men evolved from slime and you're nothing but an animal. Major difference. We covered that on video number 5. Karl Marx had 6 children. 3 died of starvation in infancy. 2 others committed suicide. Not what you consider a successful father. Okay? Is that with my extra minutes I get, or that's just a regular? Okay, good. Okay. At a very early age, while still a pupil at the ecclesiastical school, Christian school, Comrade Stalin, Joseph Stalin, developed a critical mind and revolutionary sentiments. He began to read Darwin and became an atheist. Joseph Stalin went to a Christian school.